Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My 50-gallon Oceanic bow front tank. I'll sound off what I have in it and then we'll see them individually. As you can see, I have Congo Tetras. They're pretty much full grown. They're about 4 inches, at least most of them are. I have 10 of those, 2 females, 8 males. I also have 3 gold rams and 1 German ram. I have 11 neon tetras, and I have a glow tetra, as well as I have a albino corridor, and I have a gray algae eater, which he's hiding somewhere, so we might not even be able to see him. All right, let's start with the corridor. The albino, he's right at the bottom. He's about 1.5 inches long. Really good condition, really muscular. Very nice fish. He does a very good job of picking up all the scraps and keeping the bottom clean. I'm probably gonna get another one, or maybe another type of corridor, just so he's not lonely on the bottom. But yeah, that's my little guy right there. He's been in my tank for probably 3 months now, and he's gotten pretty big, maybe full size already. Then we'll go with my neon tetras, which they're already right next to him. I have 11 of those, as I mentioned. These guys are very, very nice, very colorful. It's funny because they're all almost on the camera. Excuse me there. Started talking about them and they all of a sudden came. Here we go with my glow tetra, pink. It's my daughter's fish. Right here in front of us we have my German ram. She's just starting to get real nice coloration to her. I believe it's a female. And she has little purples going on behind, little yellow. She gets brighter. The stripe on her face gets really dark at times. Yeah, she's a real beautiful fish. On video, it doesn't do justice the colors that these fish have. And that guy back there is a golden ram. Look at the beautiful coloration on him. Beautiful fish. I have 3 of those. He seems to be the head honcho. Very bright, very colorful. He's about, I'd say, 1.5 inches long. Look at that. Awesome. Beautiful coloration. And then my Congo tetras. Look how beautiful these guys are. They're about 4 inches long. I believe all of them are at full grown size. The one right there in the middle is a female. They have shorter fins, kind of goldish coloration to them. You can tell they're way different from the males. The males have kind of red streaks and blues, kind of greenish, with the white fins, white tipped fins, much longer fins. how beautiful these fish are. They're amazing. I love them. Very beautiful fish. For some reason my wife doesn't like them, but I love them. You can get a little more of a coloration on my German ram. You can see the yellows. Also have plants in here. Everything in here is live. For you guys that know, you can tell. That's my broadleaf Lilwigia. I've just been cutting and pasting, as I call it. When they get really long, I just cut them in half and, you know, replant. They seem to be doing good. They have nice pink bottoms under the leaves. I have a little bit of an algae problem, but I'm working on it. You can tell how dark it is there in the middle. Excuse me. I have this grass-like plant. It spreads like grass, literally. It's kind of like weeds. I just did a slight water change and cleanup on my tank, so I actually ripped out some of it. There was a lot of it, especially up here towards the front. I took it out so the fish had more places to move around, and I rearranged my plants a little bit. I also have I believe this is some type of moss. I forget the name exactly of it, but it kind of like feathers out. There's some right there on that piece of driftwood. And then I have the piece of driftwood goes all the way to the back over here, which is that thing right in the middle over there. And you can see how it kind of looks fanned out, the plant, if these guys get out of the way. There you go. And it has a little part of the branch that goes this way, and you can see a little bit right there on the tip. Pretty cool. And then I have this big guy right here, which is an Amazon sword. He's doing really good. I have to trim him like once every 2 weeks. I have to trim him because it just gets humongous. He's almost all the way to the water level on top. It's a beautiful plant. I actually was trimming him like about 2 weeks ago, and found that it had spawned, which is this guy over here, and this guy right in the back there. Pretty tall already. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. And like I said, I was rearranging, so I kind of moved the bigger plants to the left, and then started planting the smaller ones to the right. I also have another plant back here, and I'm sorry I don't have the name for it. I think it's family of the sword. Just don't know what type it is. But when I originally got it, it had this leaf, like the exterior leaves had this long stem and then just the broad leaf. And it had a few of those, and then the center ones, they're growing like really long. They kind of look exactly like the Amazon sword. So yeah, but I noticed that this plant is shorter, doesn't grow as tall as my Amazon sword, but nonetheless, it's a nice plant. And then what's cool about it was I saw a stem growing out of it the other few weeks back, and I noticed that there were little plants attached to that stem, and those are these guys over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they're doing pretty good. And like I said, I just rearranged some of the plants and stuff. So I put all the bigger ones to the left. This way the smaller ones can grow out quicker. But they're doing a pretty good job of growing. And there you have it, guys. You know, let me know what you think about my tank, about my fish, and you know, any questions, just let me know. As far as my substrate, it's mixed black gravel with Carib Sea substrate. I just mixed it up together, put it in there. The plants seem to do fine with it. I also have a, you can't see it by the glare here. Let me see if I can cover, here we go. I have one of these ultra, is it an ultra? One of these ultraviolet light pump thingies. Keep your tank clear. And back there I have my heater. That's it. I have no CO2 going to my tank for the plants. For the most part, it's just naturally growing. I clean my tank out probably once a month. I clean the filter out once every 2 or 3 months. And they seem to be doing just fine. Like I said, I just cleaned the filter out last week. Cleaned the filter out, rearranged everything, cut the plants a little bit, trimmed a little bit, and the fish seem to be fine. Did like probably 25% water change, and everybody seems to be fine. I rearranged some of that grass, ripped out some of it. Most of all that grass was over here to the right where the neon tetras are. Kind of moved it all the way over to the left, and everybody seems to be good. You know, I do like a 25% water change probably every 2 weeks to 3 weeks. But as far as getting in there and cleaning it, probably like once a month. And cleaning the filter out maybe like once every 3 months. I think that's the trick for the plants, that the water has, you know, it's not too, or the filter still has a lot of bio organic stuff in it, and it maintains them, I guess. I did find a lot of bloodworms in my filter, growing in my filter, so that was cool because I was able to harvest some of them and feed them to my fish. This guy's just amazing. I would love to introduce blue rams. They have like a blue lightning color, which is amazing. I just don't think I have any more space for them. But look at this guy. This guy's amazing. Golden ram. And you can't even see the real bright oranges on the camera compared to what I'm seeing in person. Nonetheless, he's a beautiful fish. Alright guys, there you have it. Won't keep mumbling here. Peace.